Hey girls, if you don't understand this thing, you'll be lonely forever. A lot of girls reject guys because they're broke, but being broke is not the problem. Staying broke is the problem. And I am not saying you should date a couch potato that does nothing all day. I'm saying that the best men out there are deadly ambitious, are gonna do whatever it takes. Some have made it, and some haven't made it yet. Everyone was broke once. But if you're not willing to be there in the building phase, to struggle together, to push him, to believe when no one else does, why would he want you around once he becomes the final product? Like, why would you choose someone who showed up when it was that easy? Exceptional men build empires, and exceptional women help them build. And you don't have to be equals, you don't have to be business partners, but you have to help him build. And not every girl can handle that. Final form takes time, and real recognizes real before the world does.
You think a man should ever tell a female how to dress?
What I've seen here tonight? Hell yeah. Hell no! Hell no! Hell yeah!
Why you say that?
Because would you wear that shit to church?
I do. I go to church in my living room. God damn it, I wear what I want.
But in a brick and mortar? Hell no! Hell no! So yeah, you do tell a woman what she need to be wearing when she leave the house. Just say it. Just say it. I just say it.
What?
Ain't no man telling me what to put on, and I'm married.
It was at this moment that he knew. It was at this It was at this moment. It was at this moment. It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
So guys, those are just two examples of one of the reasons why black women are the least married. And we're going to start off with the first one. With a woman not really bringing much to the table at all, not willing to help, not willing to contribute. But I will say you have some black women who will deal with dudes who don't have anything, but they have that leverage to be able to tell him what to do. They'll deal with a Pookie. They'll deal with a dude that has a criminal record. There's just one woman earlier. She got arrested, I think, from the Turkey Leg Hut or whatever. She got arrested for hiding her boyfriend who was wanted on all these crazy charges. But that's what women do. They'll deal with a piece of ish or a man in prison. But you got a dream, you making moves? Nah. Women like to show up, or as we say, and you can say the same thing about, well, white women do it all the time, GR. That's why these white women, no, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You try to talk to some black women, they just brush you to the side like too boring, too corny. But when you show up, i.e. the Donald Glovers of the world, and you're successful and you're on TV, you're making money, for lack of a better term, then they're all like, oh my goodness. The mind quickly switches. But other than that, they're just basically in struggle mode. You have to pay to be in a relationship with her, pay to date her, all these things like that. She doesn't want to be grinding with you. Like a lot of these college athletes, we always see these videos where they interview the guys and you wonder why these athletes get with these white women or these Kim Kardashian looking women, because a lot of times these women are there with them. You don't have to pay for their weaves. You don't have to pay to be in a relationship with them. They're encouraging you. They're helping you find ways. They're showing you how to grow your money and things like that. And you could say, well, as a black woman, you're not taught that, right? You're not taught how to grow your money. You're not taught how to do those things, right? But you can't tell them anything what to do. You can't tell anyone what to do, which is the second thing. Hell no, a man ain't telling me what to do. You want a leader, but you can't tell me what to do. You want a boss, but you want to tell the boss what to do. I can go out and wear what I want to wear. I can go out as I please. I can do this, yada, 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 yada. And that's exactly why the marriage rate it's at 24%, but I think it's at about 27, 28% right now. Basically 1 in 4, a little over 1 in 4 black women will ever get married, right? And it's unfortunate. That's 70% for white women. I think that may be about right, almost 70%. But it's a sad situation. And I think the way the world is moving now, I don't think black women really care about being married. As I always said, I think it's more about having a kid or becoming a baby mama as a rite of passage. As one guy said in another video, I can't remember who said it, but the aspiration is to have a rich baby daddy. That's it. Have a rich baby. Basically, have another Uncle Sam that gives you a stipend. And you can say, hey, I'm the baby mama of this guy. Right? And I can still go out and do these hot girl summers. Still go out, have all the nice wigs, makeup, and all that. And I have a baby as an accessory to this wealthy guy. And unfortunately, it's like where it's going, which is really sad, bro, when you think about it. My whole aspiration in life is to be, and then the child, you want to raise the child. If it's a boy, hopefully it is a boy, and he can follow in the father's footsteps and become a successful athlete and take care of you from there. But hey, if they're content with doing that, fellas, I just look out for it, man. Just look out for this stuff and want a woman that really likes you and really wants to be with you. You can tell early on. And that's why a lot of these guys end up being with white women. Even though you could say, well, they might be using them. She plays the long game, right? As they say, white women will play the long game. They'll be by your side. They'll point you in the right direction. They'll be your secretary. I'm not about to be no man's secretary so he can up and leave me for the next woman. How many times have you guys heard that? I've heard that. Basically saying I don't want to do anything. But let him be a piece of ish. Ain't got nothing going on. Fresh out of prison. She'll do everything for that man. Everything, bro. And I'm not telling you guys know. And ladies, y'all know I'm telling the truth. I've encountered a lot of women like that have no problem. And they love talking about it. It's not like they're embarrassed to hide it. They love talking about the fact that they were taking care of a quote unquote bum or homeless dude. Looking like $1 million too. She's looking like $1 million, trying to connect him with all these different things, trying to hook him up with opportunities. But he's just like, nah, I got you. I don't need to do none of that. I got you, baby. Why do we need to do that? It doesn't make any sense. Man, listen. I know a lot of this stuff, when y'all hear me talk about it and you see it out there, it's exhausting. It really is. Like, this is what I have to look forward to. This is what it's come down to. This is what I may have to settle for. Why don't I just be single and alone? Why don't I just be single and alone instead of having to go through this? And you probably should. If you have made it to that point, if you worked on yourself, if you've done all of this work to put you in a position that you're in, then you shouldn't settle for less. A woman should have to chase you down at that point, and she needs to be worthy. I said that to a woman the other night. She started laughing. When a man said that I haven't encountered a woman that's worthy of me yet, oh my goodness, how dare you say that? But it's just normal for women to say it, right? Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next videos. It's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys. That is your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm the best. Let's run it up to 1 million. Quit playing with me. Peace.